Hey, what's going on, everybody? Nemesis Prime 85 coming at you with another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at my haul from Tfcon LA 2023. I will say right now, I completely forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't vlog it again this year because it was very packed, very crowded, and it was very stressful to try and find the things I wanted. I will start off by saying I went in there. My main thing I wanted to buy was the Unique Toys Desperado, which if you don't know what that is, it is a third-party Dark of the Moon Megatron, because if you know me, I grew up with the Michael Bay movies, so that was my introduction to Transformers, so everything about them I just love. Sure, they're not the best movies, but for what they are, I love them. And those looks of the characters is what the characters are to me. So I wanted to go in and get myself a Megatron. And if you don't know the whole situation with Unique Toys, they released their Desperado at first with no paint. And if Dark of the Moon Megatron is supposed to be rusty and gross looking. So I went in there, and the guy at TF Source told me that I was buying the dirty painted premium one. It was labeled as the premium one, priced as the painted one. He even checked their website and told me it was the painted one. Got up to my hotel room, opened it up, and it was the completely wrong one. So even though their Desperado can be labeled as painted, do be careful buying that thing because it's very likely that it's not going to be painted and you're not going to get what you paid for. So just watch out for that. I would probably go with Show Z because he was one of the first to get this figure, so he was one of the first to realize this issue. And I'm pretty sure right now he has the painted version in stock, so if you are wanting that, go with Show Z. Stay away from all these other retailers because like they told me it's the right one. It probably isn't. So there's just a warning for you guys. But anyways, let's get into the haul. I got some good stuff. Not a lot, but I got some good crap. So first, we will start with the first pickup of the day, which is the SND, or I believe SND and X-Transbots are the same company because there was an X-Transbot sticker on the box. But this is the SND The One. And as you can see, it is a Voyager scale IDW Optimus Prime, or Comic Book Prime, if you don't know what IDW is. Yeah, this thing, I really enjoy this figure. It's fun to pose. It looks good. It's Voyager scale. My only problem is it is very complex, and I have not been able to get it transformed. I've gotten the cab done, but the legs involve a couple sliders that are just very stiff, and I've almost broken the figure multiple times trying to transform it. So if you are going to get this figure, don't force it. Take your time. He's super posable, really good looking, and just really fun to mess with. And he was $90 from the Chosen Prime booth. I will give you guys pricing on everything just so you have an idea of how much I spent. My next pickup was the 3-0 MDLX Optimus Prime, and now I know non-transforming figures aren't everybody's thing. I get it. It's a Transformer. It's literally in the name. But I've kind of hit the point collecting where I have so many versions of each character that transform where I kind of just want to buy like really cool ones that don't transform, that are super posable, because I enjoy posing figures. So this was one of 4 non-transforming figures I got. He was the only one that actually transforms. But yeah, I would highly recommend this guy. Super stylized G1, but it is really cool and really fun to mess with. So that was my second purchase. And you'll notice a pattern of the characters I got at this convention. Next up is the MDLX Bumblebee. This guy is freaking awesome. Super small, but like this is easily in my top 10 favorite figures because it's just super posable. Really fun to use. If you're questioning the hip part, it has to be out like that so I can get his leg up like this for this pose. But yeah, this is an amazing figure. Comes with the the battle mask head, and then the standard Bumblebee head. But yeah, super fun to pose, really high quality, really small. I think he was $60, I think, yeah. Optimus was 80, and I got these from the Chosen Prime booth. So yeah, really fun figure. I do enjoy messing with him, and you're not going to be able to see him because he's teeny. But next up on the list, again from the Chosen Prime, I gotta put the friggin' doors back on because they don't like to stay in for some reason. I got the 30 DLX The Last Night Bumblebee, because I always thought this design for Bumblebee looked freaking awesome. So I'm really hoping that 30 gives us some more bees, because I would love to have a 07 and Dark of the Moon one. Can't really justify a Revenge of the Fallen one because of how similar he is to the first movie. But, you know, I'm stupid, so I'll probably buy every single one. But yeah, this figure is awesome. Really poseable, really high quality. Doesn't transform. It's going to piss a lot of people off, but hey, he looks perfect. My only problem is the head. So, just like my other DLX figures, I will be buying a lot of upgrades. Probably some posable fingers, new head. Yeah. So, there you have that. And that was $200 from the Chosen Prime booth. And my favorite pickup from this trip, I overpaid a lot, but this thing has been sold out for so long that I justified it. It's the 30 DLX Bumblebee movie Optimus, and this is probably my favorite purchase from the trip because it's just friggin' awesome. I don't know why I never bought it back in the day. You can't even really see the eyes, can you? There you go. But I paid $375. It was $200 when it came out. Then their second batch was $250. But yeah, I paid $375 at ages 3 and up's booth. It was a lot, but this was what I purchased after I got a $300 purchase for that Megatron that didn't end up being what I wanted. So I justified buying this because I was mad. So yeah, if you have a chance to get this guy, it's freaking awesome. And I got into a debate as I was checking out with another collector. He's like, why don't you go back over to the Chosen Prime booth and get a Toy Worlds that actually transforms? It's like, yeah, well, that thing, like, Toy World, they make good-looking figures, but their QC is unbelievable. Like, I sat on my Night Orion pre-order for 2 years just for it to come out, and everyone was like, yeah, don't buy this figure. It sucks. So I went with this guy because it's spot on to the CGI model, except for the head. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Overpaid, but if you can find it for a good price, it's definitely worth it. So that was the figure portion of the haul. Got a little Bumblebee down here. The last thing I got, I can't really show it in the setup, but over there is the Alien Attack, The Last Night, and Age of Extinction sword for Optimus. So I can't really show that off here because it's huge, but that was only $100. So like I said, that's the figure portion of the haul. I'll show you my favorite thing from the haul now. I know I said it's him, but you'll understand this in a second. So I got the honor of meeting David K., who was Beast Wars Megatron and Optimus Prime in animated, and a couple of other voices. I got to meet him. I got a signed picture from him. That's away right now with some other stuff. but I will show you guys this. I got to meet one of my favorite artists over on Instagram. If you want to check him out, it's TG_ping, I believe is his Instagram. He makes amazing art. I love his stuff. I bought so many prints from him. But I also had the honor of meeting Peter Cullen. So I had him sign Ping's G1 Optimus Prime print. So yeah, that's my favorite thing from the trip. If you get the chance to meet Peter Cullen, he is the nicest dude I've ever met in my life. Like, they split it up, so in the morning it was autographs, and then in the afternoon it was pictures. So I went in there, had him sign it, got to give him a fist bump, which I thought was freaking awesome. I can say I fist bumped Optimus Prime now. But got him to say, "One shall stand, one shall fall." Had to keep it together because the inner kid in me was squealing. But it was awesome. And then we went back again later. Got to meet him a second time for pictures. Got to shake his hand. Got to chat with him for a few more seconds. And then that was the end of the trip. And then we had to deal with some friggin' car problems. Tfcon was a week ago now. And I'm literally just now getting home today because our piece of crap car decided to kill itself. It was a friggin', what was it? I think it was 5 years old, newer car, and it blew a gasket, the radiator blew, like, the car literally killed itself. So there we are stuck on the side of the road with $1,000 worth of toys just chilling right there. So now I'm finally home, finally able to get some videos out for you guys. So yeah, that was TFCon 2023. And on my drive home, I always go with my dad. It's just our thing now. So we were chatting on our way back home, and we were just talking about, oh, it's probably one of the last TFCons we're going to do for a while, because it took them 3 years to come back to LA last year, and we couldn't go. But then this year they came back, so we went to that. Literally 45 minutes later, they announced that they're coming back to LA next year to celebrate the 40 years of Transformers. And it's looking like Peter Cullen and Frank Welker are going to be there. Don't quote me on that, but that's a high possibility. So if you're wanting to go meet those guys, just March sometime next year. They will be back in Los Angeles. They do a lot of other locations too. They go to Canada sometimes, mostly. But it's mostly in the States. So yeah, there you go. There's the haul. There's the substantial amount of money that I spent on toys. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified when I upload. And like I said earlier, you can see the pattern. I bought Bumblebees and Optimus Primes. I didn't realize it until I got home, but it was like, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, back to, leave a comment down below. If you want me to review these guys, I will not review him because I can't transform him because it scares me and it's insanely complex. I will do these guys. I'll even do Alien Attack Sword if you want me to. But yeah, just let me know. You can check out my collection videos for any figures I have in my collection that you want me to review. And yeah, so that's all for this one, guys. Definitely excited for next year because I will probably spend a lot more money than I already did. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.